So what we're looking at here is a slide of skeletal muscle for Bio 157, and this is under low power. And when we are going to look at this, we need to see it under high power. So once again, we're going to start at low power, go to medium power here, and now we're going to go to high power. Now, what distinguishes skeletal muscle is that we can see striations. So striations are these alternating dark and light lines that we see. So muscle cells are moving in this direction, the striations are moving in the opposite. So we are also going to see striations in cardiac muscle, but they do not show up nearly as well as they do in skeletal muscle. When we look at skeletal muscle, the dark bands are called A bands. There's an A in dark, and the light bands are called I bands. There is an I in light to help you remember that. All right, so let's move on and look at the cross section of the skeletal muscle. I'm going to move back out to medium power. So when we look at this stuff in medium power, what you can see is we can see groups of muscle cells. So this is a group of muscle cells, this is a group of muscle cells, we're seeing another one here, and this one over here. And each one of those is called a fasciculus. So plural is fasciculi, so you can see a group separated out there as well. So what separates those groups from each other is some connective tissue that you see here. We don't see it here, but in that space would be the connective tissue, and you're definitely seeing it here. And that connective tissue is called perimysin. So perimysin surrounds groups of muscle fibers, or fasciculus. Now if we blow this up to high power now you can see individual muscle cells. So here's a muscle cell, that's a muscle cell, that's a muscle cell. And they're easier to see here on the edges. So each one of those circular structures is a muscle cell or a muscle fiber.